Committee on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has recommended voting rights for married underage girls to the Electoral Commission. The National Assembly Joint Committee made the recommendation during a technical committee that will work on the new Electoral Act proposed by the federal lawmakers, even though the Constitution currently places the eligible age for voting at 18. This comes 2 weeks after some stakeholders made a similar recommendation. The Chairman Senate Committee on INEC, Senator Kabiru Gaya, and his counterpart in the House of Representatives, Aisha Duku, presented the proposal before the Technical Committee on Electoral Reform, which had in attendance the INEC Chairman, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. Senator Gaya, while speaking during the inauguration of the Technical Committee, said the recommendation is a unanimous decision by the joint panel. The INEC Chairman, in his response, said the proposal was not yet before them and also expressed doubts over its feasibility, as the country has a constitutional age for marriage. Well, for more on this, I have with me Lenny, the Executive Director of Make a Difference Initiatives. What exactly do you think about it? Is this not a reduction of the voting age through the back door? Because we may actually have boys coming to say they are also married, even though they are not 18, and they are voting age.
But for mischief makers and self-serving Nigerians who will suggest that Section 29 purports to confer voting rights to an underage girl who is married, that provision, Section 29, says a woman who is married. It didn't say a girl who is married. So a woman who is a woman, if the Constitution envisages that under 18 you are a child, it cannot, by any stretch of imagination, even using the canon of interpretation, you cannot call a girl under 18 by our Constitution. You cannot automatically transform her and make her a woman.
So in other words, the National Assembly Joint Committee misinterpreted the Constitution.
Of
That's
course,
what you're saying.
they've misunderstood it, they've misinterpreted it, and there is mischief attached to it, because it is clear. The provisions of the Constitution are clear that until you are 18, you are a child. That's one. Two, to what end? At a time in Nigeria where people like myself and my dear friend here are advocating for an end to pedophilia. Because, look, the penal code, which is the real field for pedophilia, because it says that if a child is 14 or less than 14, even at 9, so long as she has started showing signs of puberty, for instance in a menstrual cycle, which now kids begin to experience that at even 8 and 9. So you now transform that child who is not mature physically, biologically, and mentally, because you have started committing statutory rape. What it really underscores, and the reason we are kicking against such a proposal, is the danger signals that it spells. Because inadvertently, by error of commission or omission, you are entrenching a child marriage. Okay? Now, let us get it right. The essence of the VAP Act, the Violence Against People's Prohibition Act, and the Child Rights Act is what in law is called the mischief rule, to correct things like pedophilia in the name of child marriage. And these acts have been passed at the federal level. It's meant to be domesticated. Now, take a look at it. More than 75% of the states in the north particularly have not passed those laws.